what if people don't like me? What if people laugh at me? It's a thought that I was overcome by on my night bus home. I just went to one of my favourite musicians' sets, gigs in London. Her name's Shade Olutola. I'll link her below so you can listen to her incredible music. But a big one for me, as someone who wants to be a musician, is like, what if no one likes me? What if people laugh at me? I think it's a reasonable point to make, question to ask. Like, what if people find me weird and autistic and just a weirdo, bro? Like, what if people laugh at me for trying to be myself? And how do I continue to make art and continue to make music while considered a laughingstock, you know? I don't know. Not an entirely irrational fear. I don't think I'm doing anything to warrant ridicule. But am I, number one, thinking of this from a place of self-doubt and anxiety, or is it a rational thought, number one? It is most definitely not the latter one, which is good. But then second of all, it's a different perspective to take. They already don't like you. I think a big one for me that I've been listening to a lot of interviews and podcasts, whatever, about is understanding who and what your fan base is and what that means, you know? So a lot of people expect their friends to be their fans. They don't give a shit about your music, bro. Put the fries in the bag. They're not your fans, you know? So it's very similarly, the people who are laughing at you, because they are people, let's just keep it a buck. Loads of people love to say that people are not laughing at you. People don't have time to do so. Go to Twitter. Go to, bro, that Nazis platform X. Go there. There are people who have the time to take the piss out of everybody. That's one thing that's a given. Death, taxes, and getting dragged on Twitter. So that's not really what you should be thinking about. It's more, is this important to me? Does this serve my goal and the purpose of what I'm doing? And am I willing to forego it? As opposed to overcoming it and disregarding it entirely. Keep in mind, I'm not known yet. This is a really big one. A big thing that I think about a lot is not what if it goes wrong, but what if it goes well, you know? A big thing for me is but what if I don't get to, I don't know whether I'm conceited or I'm just Nigerian, but I know that this music thing, I've decided recently that it's serious to me and I want to pursue it. So I will do well in doing so. So the question really is, what if you do well? What if you do well, you're known, and people are like, this guy's ripping off 80s music, he's not making proper good 80s music. You know? So in that sense, maybe the fear is rational. But at the same time, am I willing to not make it because of that? The answer is no. Do you know what I mean? And this is amygdala. This tab is called amygdala. Let me be real. I have been a very enigmatic person for a very long time, and I feel like enigmatic people are ostracized in society, right? So when I was the little weird kid who was learning languages for fun, when it was not cool, I was ostracized for it. When I was playing instruments in school, bro, I was lugging a fat ass cello to school at the age of 13. I was ridiculed for it, you know, and I think being an artist, being a musician, naturally, you're putting yourself out there. And it's the kind of, in that sense at least, I'm the kind of person to do that and to do this. So it seems to be coming naturally, right? But I look absolutely insane in the street right now. Oh my days, I got scared there was someone there. So, what was I saying? Keep for context, it's actually like 3:30 a.m. and I'm speaking full volume in the quiet streets of Bexley Heath. I'm so fucking scared right now. I have gone in a massive circle, essentially to say that this is an irrational fear that's holding me back, or at least is in the back of my mind, that I would like to acknowledge fully. That's the reason this series exists. I'm putting my entire life onto a website called Art for Art's Sake, where people get to know me for me if they give a shit. I think what scares me so much about the internet is that, okay, perfect example, Love Island. You go on Love Island, right? And you listen to like these people talk about their lives for the like 10 weeks that they're on there, like talk about their fantasies and their type, and you get to see their mannerisms in a way that their extended family isn't seeing. And then they leave the island and they tell people like, you don't know me, you don't know what I've been through, but like, we do know you. I'm so sorry, but we do. Like, we know the way you act, we know the foods that you like and dislike. And something about that scares me. But as a musician, in this current climate of like, hey guys, come and listen to my song, like, come and stream my song, like, did you pre-save it? Did you pre-save it on Spotify? Keep in mind, I'm not making fun of these people, I'm just saying that that's what you have to do now, right? I don't feel uncomfortable with the thought of random people knowing me. I feel uncomfortable with the idea of it, people knowing me and it not being for any meaningful purpose. Like, if this video has reached you and you have reached to this point of the video, we're twinning them, you understand. I feel so isolated in this world, honestly. I don't feel like I have belonged in any environment I've ever entered, and I know that there are people like me in the world, you know? I'm getting emotional now. But this is exactly why I think I need to do it. Whenever I meet someone and I tell them like, have you ever met anyone who reminds you of me? The answer is always no. And it makes me sad. But at the same time, I'm like, in a world of 7 billion people, there are people like me. And that's the reason I'm doing this, you know? I think music, in the least corny way possible, in fact, no, maybe in the most corny way possible, has the power to do a lot, has the power to change societies. And in fact, pursuing it in a meaningful capacity, as in me wanting to do this beyond just the beginning of my life, is a lot, and is very important to me. So I'm gonna do it, you know? Wonder if that's the end of my thought, you know? I've been trying to compartmentalize it all. You're gonna come to understand that, like, I can speak for a country, but now I'm speaking to the audience as well. It's like, you have to decide what is more important to you, people's opinion of you, or your autonomy and your will for yourself. I'm speaking to myself and I'm speaking to you simultaneously, because if you're this far in the video, we're twinning them. If people's opinions of you is more important than your will to do something, and your desire to make something of yourself, so be it. I sound like my mom now, it's so funny, but like, if you really care more about what people think of you, as opposed to the fact that you want to sing, you want to act, you want to dance, sit at home and do niche. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm so sorry. Speaking to myself and you. No one's going to pity you. No one is going to pity you when you get to 30, 40, 50, 60 years of life, not having done the one thing that you wanted to do your entire life because you cared about all the people doing nothing cared about you, you know? And it's the crappiest, weakest excuse. I'm so sorry. Go do what you want to do. Go do what I want to do. Anyways, you know, they will laugh. They will take the piss. Yeah. And I'm not even going to be like, oh yeah, when you make it. No. Even when you make it, they're still going to take the piss out of you. Yeah. Doesn't matter. That's not why we're doing this. We know why we're doing this. Okay. So we'll like achieve it. Right. Okay. That's 10 minutes to me yapping. So you get number one. Number one. If you are interested in my insecurity, you can watch all the other videos I'm going to post on here. Okay, bye.